Yeah.
Constantly. And
we want a third party, right?
Yes.
We want somebody else telling us this.
And that's, you can see that. That's a frightening, I guess, issue right now is
it's a lack of trust.
Again, we need to bring those things together.
Yeah, because we feel people have these hidden motivations. Like, what I can't trust you because you have, you've got a dog in this fight, so I have to go somewhere else. And that's really a shame. And although I can understand having that kind of caution, and I think it's important to have to some degree to have that, to question things, but also, again, if you're able to make a connection with somebody that's very honest, stick with that person for the most part. They're going to help you out. They're going to be, I think that's what's really missing is this relational element, and there's some salesmen out there. I always joke, there's two types of salesmen. There's transactional salesmen and there's relational salesmen. So the relational salesman is the guy that wants to become best friends with somebody, and they joke about everything. They don't really talk so much about the deal. They just joke all the time, kind of, and eventually, they get to know the kids' names and everything. And eventually when the topic of the car comes around, they kind of tiptoe around it. They don't want to ask for the sale. And so a lot of times what happens to those people is that they'll get a call. Hey, Joe, we got to tell you, you were the best salesman we worked with. You really, really were so awesome. We ended up buying a car somewhere else, but we just wanted you to know how much we enjoy being with you. And they always say in this business that when there's a car sold, there's a nice salesman somewhere that sheds a tear. And so I always tell my guys, you can be relational, but my favorite kind of salesman, before I go into that, transactional salesmen are just about the deal. There's like no... they don't really, they're so forgettable that their customers sometimes, even in the middle of the deal, will say, hey, I was working with, what's his name? Because there's no human connection. It's just, it's about the deal, the numbers, what you want. And some people, maybe, let's say the engineering type, actually appreciate that. But I find to be the best salesmen, the ones that I look for, are transactional salesmen with strong relational skills. They are able to adapt. Let's make a good connection, but we're also going to keep our eye on we're going to have an objective here, and we're going to get you from point A to point B. And those to me, are the most successful salesmen.
It'll be hard to find, it seems like.
All right.